Hey everyone, it's Lily Singh here. Today we're diving into the rich tapestry of Indian folklore. Get ready for some captivating stories that come with powerful morals. These stories have been passed down for generations, teaching valuable lessons about life, friendship, kindness, and more. So get comfy, grab some chai and some pakoras, because we're about to go on a magical journey. Let's get started. Once upon a time in the lush green forests of India lived a clever monkey. He resided on a mango tree that grew by the riverbank. One day, a crocodile swam up to the riverbank, tired from his long swim. The monkey, feeling generous, offered him some mangoes. The crocodile was delighted, and they became friends, meeting every day to share stories and mangoes. However, the crocodile's wife was a greedy creature. Hearing about the delicious mangoes, she demanded her husband bring her the monkey's heart to eat, believing it would make her clever. The crocodile was horrified, but bound by his wife's command, he invited the monkey to his home, intending to trick him. The clever monkey, however, saw through the crocodile's lies and outsmarted him, escaping back to his tree. This story teaches us that greed can lead to downfall and that true friendship should be cherished. On a scorching summer day, a thirsty crow searched desperately for water. His throat was parched, and he was about to collapse from exhaustion. Suddenly, he spotted a clay pot with a narrow neck. With hope flickering in his heart, he flew down to the pot, only to find there was very little water at the bottom, out of his reach. He tried to tip the pot over, but it was too heavy. Just when he was about to give up, an idea struck him. He began picking up pebbles and dropping them into the pot. Slowly, the water level rose, and the crow was finally able to quench his thirst. This story reminds us that with perseverance and a little bit of ingenuity, we can overcome even the most challenging obstacles. A mighty lion, king of the jungle, was fast asleep under a tree. A group of playful mice, unaware of the danger, scurried around him. One little mouse, bolder than the rest, climbed onto the lion's back, tickling him with his tiny paws. The lion woke up with a start, roaring in anger, and trapped the tiny creature under his paw. The terrified mouse pleaded for his life, promising to repay the lion's kindness one day. The lion, amused by the mouse's audacity, let him go. Days later, the lion was caught in a hunter's net. Hearing the lion's roars, the little mouse rushed to his aid. With his sharp teeth, he gnawed at the net, setting the lion free. This story teaches us that even the smallest creature can help the mightiest, highlighting the importance of kindness and gratitude. Chapter 4. The Clever Rabbit and the Foolish Lion. Once, a foolish lion terrorized the jungle, killing animals for sport. Fearing for their lives, the animals struck a deal with the lion. They would offer him one animal every day to satisfy his hunger. One day, it was the rabbit's turn. The clever rabbit, however, devised a plan. He arrived late, infuriating the lion. The rabbit explained he'd been delayed by another lion, who claimed to be the true king of the jungle. Enraged, the lion demanded to be taken to this imposter. The rabbit led him to a deep well and pointed inside, saying the lion was at the bottom. The foolish lion, seeing his own reflection, roared in anger, only to hear his echo. Thinking it was the other lion, he jumped into the well to fight, meeting his demise. This story emphasizes the power of wit and strategy over brute force. Chapter 5. The Blue Jackal. Once, a jackal accidentally fell into a vat of blue dye. His fur turned a vibrant blue, making him look strange and unrecognizable. Seeing an opportunity, he decided to use his new appearance to his advantage. He went to the other animals and proclaimed himself their king, claiming he was sent from the heavens. The animals, awestruck by his appearance, readily accepted him as their ruler. The blue jackal, drunk on power, began acting arrogant and unjust. One day, a pack of jackals passed by, recognizing his call. Ashamed and exposed, the blue jackal's true nature was revealed, and he was chased away. This story serves as a reminder that true leadership comes from within, not from outward appearances or deception. Chapter 6. The Wise Parrot. A merchant had a wise talking parrot. One day, the merchant had to travel for business and asked the parrot what gift he would like from his journey. The parrot requested his freedom, asking the merchant to release him in the wild. The merchant agreed, and on his journey, saw a group of parrots. He relayed his parrot's message, and to his surprise, one of the parrots fell dead upon hearing his words. The merchant, feeling guilty, continued his journey. Upon returning home, he told the parrot what he had witnessed. The wise parrot laughed and explained that the parrot who died had pretended to be wise and free. His own message had exposed the parrot's lie, leading to his downfall. This story highlights the importance of honesty and staying true to oneself, even in the face of challenges. In a kingdom blessed with prosperity, lived a king known for his greed. He desired to possess all the gold in the world. One day, a magical golden swan appeared in his garden. The swan, with its dazzling feathers, captivated the king. However, the swan spoke, offering the king one golden feather a day in exchange for his greed. The king, blinded by the allure of gold, refused and demanded all the feathers. The swan warned him that true happiness lay not in material possessions, but in contentment and generosity. The king, unmoved, tried to capture the swan, but it flew away, leaving him with nothing but regret. This story reminds us that true wealth lies in contentment, and that greed can lead to emptiness. Chapter 8. The Loyal Mongoose. A farmer and his wife had a pet mongoose who was incredibly loyal and protective of their baby. One day, the farmer's wife left the baby in the care of the mongoose while she went to fetch water. While she was gone, a venomous snake entered the house, slithering towards the baby. The mongoose, true to his protective nature, fought bravely with the snake, killing it before it could harm the baby. When the farmer's wife returned, she saw the mongoose covered in blood and, assuming the worst, struck him dead with a stick. Upon entering the house, she found the dead snake and her baby safe, realizing her grave mistake. This story teaches us not to jump to conclusions and to value loyalty and devotion. Chapter 9. The Brahmin and the Goat. A poor Brahmin was gifted a goat to sell at the market. Carrying the goat on his shoulders, he set off for the market, hoping for a good price. Along the way, he encountered 3 cunning thieves. Each thief, upon seeing the Brahmin, devised a plan to steal the goat. One by one, they approached the Brahmin, offering unsolicited advice, suggesting he was carrying a dog, a dead calf, and a donkey instead of a goat. The Brahmin, swayed by their words and doubting himself, released the goat, believing he was carrying something else. The thieves disappeared with the goat, leaving the Brahmin with nothing. This story teaches us the importance of trusting our instincts and not being swayed by the deceitful words of others. Chapter 10. The 4 Friends. 4 friends, a monkey, a parrot, an elephant, and a deer, lived together in the forest. They were the best of friends, always there for each other. One day, a hunter passed through the forest and was amazed to see the animals living in harmony. He set a trap for the deer, and the deer got caught. Hearing the deer's cries, the other 3 friends rushed to his aid. The monkey used his agility to scout the area, the parrot flew above to keep an eye on the hunter, and the elephant used his strength to break free the deer from the trap. The hunter, witnessing their friendship and teamwork, was humbled and vowed never to hunt again. This story emphasizes the power of friendship and unity, showing how even the most difficult situations can be overcome with teamwork and compassion. The end of our journey. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. These age-old tales, passed down through generations, hold so much wisdom and offer valuable life lessons. Remember to carry the morals of these stories with you and spread kindness, wit, and compassion wherever you go. Until next time, keep learning and stay inspired.